Prayer is an essential aspect of our relationship with Jesus. So let me ask you, how's your prayer life? Do you feel connected to Jesus right now? Do you feel the benefits, the joy, the love, the peace in your life that comes from that time? I hope so.
Prayer, it's so much more than a transition in life. It's so much more than us thanking God for a meal or switching from Steve doing worship to me doing teach. Prayer, it's a way for us to connect with God. It's something that Jesus, honestly, he died on the cross so we could have this type of communion with our Creator. So I just want to take a moment and invite you in to a new life with Jesus.
Jesus often got away to pray, and sometimes we need to do just that. So do that this week.
So I want you to think for a minute about the thing in life that you are most devoted to. Maybe it's sports, maybe it's your video games, maybe it's your friends. Hopefully it's not TikTok because that's terrible. But I just want to think about the thing that you spend the most time in, you invest a lot of your time in. God is calling us to be devoted to prayer. Romans 12:12 says, "Be joyful in hope, patient in affliction, and faithful in prayer." And Colossians 4:2 says this, it says, "Devote yourself to prayer, being watchful and thankful." And see, so often we try to pray, and it's challenging, and it's hard, and we give up too easily. Being devoted to something, making it a practice in our life, it's not going to come naturally. It's not going to come easy. Just like learning a new instrument or a sport or anything, these things require discipline. They require time. They require us to take baby steps to grow each and every day. And Jesus is inviting us into a different life when we're able to slow down and pray. So this mountain journey has taken a little twist. My bike broke down. Oh boy, breaking down in the mountain. We're gonna keep adventuring on, right, Jake? The Bible teaches us to pray without ceasing. Oh boy, I'm supposed to pray 24/7? That's crazy. Martin Luther, famous old Christian dude, he used to say, "The day is so busy and so swamped, I should probably start my day with 3 hours of prayer." And maybe you've heard stuff like that before, and it's been intimidating to you to pray. And I just want to let you know, guys, it's not about the duration, how long you're praying for, but it's actually about creating a life where in a moment, these open lines of communication are there between you and Jesus. It looks like we're actually at our spot, dude. So James, favorite book in the Bible, invites us to pray for wisdom, and boy, do we need wisdom right now. It says this, "If any of you lack wisdom, let him ask, who gives generously to all without reproach, and it will be given to him." So God, would you give Anthem students wisdom? Wisdom, we need it, God's got it. The Bible teaches us not to lean on our own understanding of life.
Even as we're out and about adventuring right now, I don't lean on my own understanding of these mountains. I use a map to help lead and guide me, and I need guidance from God for how to live my life here and now.
Prayer, it's about us aligning our will and God's will. It's about us connecting with the Creator of the world, and are we concerned about the things that God is concerned about right now? I get so wrapped up in life and everything that's going on in this world so often. I have to remind myself of the things that the Creator of the universe who loves me is concerned. It's the things He wants to free me from, the stress and anxiety that He doesn't want in my life. Prayer is a huge part in us being in relationship with God. Imagine just a group of us who are wildly in love with God, asking for Him to transform us and give us wisdom in how to go about our lives in this world, here and now. In this difficult season and beyond, I fully believe that God is doing something new and unique right now. And I don't want to miss it. Let's be devoted to God. Let us pray without ceasing. Let us open the access to God every single day, guys. I had a friend once who said, Phil, I don't have time to pray. This was in high school. She was so overwhelmed by school and all this stuff. And I laughed inside and I said, you can't afford not to pray right now. I often believe that so much of our stress and anxiety comes from us not connecting to God in the way that we should. So let's go together, hand in hand. Let's go together. Let's have God transform us. Let's have Him renew our minds. And let's continue on the mission. Let's show this world what Jesus is all about. Let's live a life of love and sacrifice for each other. Let's live a life like Jesus. Back from our adventure, guys. Hey, we just wanted to say what's up, Jake.
What up, guys?
Booyah. Hey, we just wanted to invite you in tonight. Be praying for students. Be praying for what God has next for us. We're all gathering. We're praying for wisdom just to figure out the next steps, the next direction, where He wants us to go, and we want to invite you. Join in on that. We're really excited for this next season. I believe God has a lot for us, and we just keep needing to keep taking those steps. Keep moving forward. Keep growing. Keep going. Keep loving God. Keep loving people, and be more like Jesus. Let's go. See you guys soon.